Our last two rules deal with 0 and 1 as exponents. Anything raised to the 0 power is 1, and anything raised to the 1 power is itself. I'll try to explain why. So, if you have a to the 0, the result is 1. If you have 4 to the 0, the result is 1. If you have 2a grouped together raised to the 0 power, the result is 1. The reason why anything raised to the 0 power is 1 is because, let's say you have 5 to the 5th over 5 to the 5th. In expanded form, that means you have 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, both in the numerator and in the denominator. If you were to answer this problem out, I think it's 625 is what the result will be. But I know that if it's 625 over 625, the answer is 1. Because 625 divided by 625 is 1. 25 squared is 625, so it's more than that. Maybe it's more than that. More than 625. Okay, 5 divided by 5 is 1. 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 And 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. If you apply the subtraction rule for these quotients, because this is division with the same base, you can subtract the exponents. Even if you do that, you're going to end up with 5 to the 0. And 5 to the 0 is 1. Do not let that trip you up if you see 4a squared b to the 0. Okay, look. The only thing that gets to 0 is the b. This little guy right here is the only thing that has b to the 0, which means that it is the only thing that is equal to 1. Therefore, it is 4a squared. Anything raised to the 0 power is 1. Anything raised to the first power is itself. Because if you just have 4 to the 1, then you have 4. It's only multiplied one time, so that's 4 to the 4th. If you have 5 to the 1, it's 5. If you have 6a to the first power, then your answer is 6a, because you only have one copy of it. 0 to 1, 1 to itself. I have to remember that little saying because it can be confusing if you ever forget it. And if you say 0 to 1, 1 to itself, those little sayings kind of help out a little bit.